I'm your host, the spiritual wanderer, Suave.
Oh, so Snoop ain't going. I was waiting for Snoop.
You're waiting for Snoop to go. Yeah.
No, what's good? It's Lenon, the one and only.
And the one who still ain't found nothing cool to say.
Hey, I don't think my shit
Three.
cool. Okay.
Yeah, man. And, our producer actually got a mic today.
Yeah.
So, producer, say what's up.
Hey.
He was quiet, but we heard y'all probably heard him.
How do we turn him up a little bit?
Or
you
can turn
can't.
yourself up.
Yeah,
Oh no, yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, he's in there.
He the little
He got that
voice,
light voice.
In the
the voice in
background.
the head. Yeah,
yeah. He's our conscience. No.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
But we got a couple of things to talk about today. I guess I'll have Lennon started off with a topic that he brought up to us.
Oh
a little
yeah,
bit, touched on.
yeah, for sure. I was watching a video last week on Twitter. By the way, Twitter is crazy now.
Bro,
I feel like I don't even
circus,
see.
yo.
I feel like I don't see posts from people I follow at all no more.
Twitter is a whole different world.
It's its own world.
Yeah.
There's a
Literally.
hashtag, brother, that says Twitter is not a real place.
It's crazy.
Whenever
now.
on any platform you feel like, throw that hashtag on there.
And it's there.
It's this endless pit of like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. I always see the craziest stuff on Twitter. I'm like, what do
Yeah.
people be posting?
What planet
But also,
is
why
Yeah.
is it like? Because I don't see shit that people post. No, like the people I follow, I barely see what they do.
You see everybody
I
else.
be scrolling now. I'm like, who on my friends list retweeted it? And it said, "Oh, it's because you like art
Yeah.
or something." It's like, what? When did y'all start doing all this? Relation posting and shit. But all that to say, I don't think anybody retweeted this on my feed, but I saw a video of a girl it was like a Foot Locker or something, and she was there with her boyfriend.
Yeah.
This boyfriend was in a relationship prior and happened to have a kid in previous relationship, and he was at the mall or at the Foot Locker getting his son some shoes. And she was upset that he was getting the son's shoes because he already pays $1,000 in child support.
Yep.
And so I was watching this video just like, this is crazy to me. If I ever like had a kid with one girl and then I end up getting in a new relationship, the boundary is set, in my opinion. Like, you can't tell me what the fuck I get my kid.
I agree wholeheartedly. That video was nuts.
Crazy.
So like, baby mama was wilding.
Yeah.
Like she was pissed about buying his son some expensive shoes because he already paid like
Child support.
I'm like, what does that matter? And then she was mad, and not only just mad but jealous, because if you remember, she was flat out like, okay, where are my shoes at? Where are my expensive shoes at then? Where my daughter expensive? And I was like, whoa, your daughter. So you complaining about him buying his son shoes, but you want him to buy you and your daughter shoes instead?
Well, also
or
think of the formula within that too. She's saying you already pay $1,000 in child support, so the mom should buy the son's shoes
with said $1,000.
You should be getting that same child support then, right? And you should be using that $1,000 you get
because you have another kid
because you
from
have
a past relationship.
Exactly.
So yeah,
it was stupid. But also, what was stupid about the video, it was scripted.
But and you know what? I was so mad when y'all said that, because then I remember hearing bruh voice on other ones.
Yeah,
and I was like, okay, same dude. That's so trash.
Super.
Yeah,
I hate that. Like scripted videos get on my nerves.
they do.
I can't lie.
I hate when they obviously scripted.
Yeah.
See, that's why I can't lie.
about
This one wasn't obvious.
It wasn't at all. If y'all didn't say it,
Yeah.
I would have never known that.
If I didn't read the comments, I didn't think it was scripted.
Well, if you watch it like a good 2 times, on the second watch, I kind of was like, all right, I do kind of. It was like she was waiting.
She was super aggressive.
She was like,
and ignorant though, bro. I didn't feel like she great. Like she
Yeah.
pick her up, because
Yeah.
like the attitude was on point.
oh yeah, that
Like,
was for sure.
Because it was ignorant attitude too.
Yes.
Like some of the shit she would say, you'd be like, who the fuck would say that? And if she's a regular girl just acting for that video,
right?
Or bravo.
No, it was
Yeah.
good.
If that's not her personality,
Yeah.
go crazy.
She definitely made it to where you was kind of getting annoyed. You was like,
And
No,
you-
I would have been pissed.
how
Yeah.
great of acting is that? Like,
yeah,
she full on took on that character.
yeah, you
Yeah.
played the part.
Now she even got to the point where she was telling the dude behind the counter, like,
Put it
take the
back.
shoes back.
Put it back. Arguing with him like, put it back. And I'm like, you can't make that. Like, when y'all said that, I went and watched it. I'm like, dang. But I already knew it was really scripted. Like I said, I heard
But
it
you
before.
can't make this up.
Yeah.
She was good, dude.
Yeah.
She was
Yeah.
good.
Scripted videos though, overall, every time I see them, like you said, the ones that be out there, it's hard to watch. It just it aggravates me.
Are y'all
You talking
seeing the
about those
ones with
Facebook-
with the cars, like
A
the
lot
of-
gas
Yes.
station where he's
Yes.
picking up the girl, like she like obviously like, nah, I ain't fucking with you, and then he gonna start his 2016 Corvette, and she's like, oh, well, and I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
how many of these we gonna see? The first one, I was like, okay, he just. After I seen like numerous, I was like, come on, this is a thing now.
Yeah, the one I used to hate is the one when they be acting like they about to go fight somebody, and it's scripted. Yeah, I don't know if y'all seen that, and then they draw it out. They draw it out.
They try to
all
get
way
the
Yeah.
10 minutes so that you
Yeah.
watch it till 9:50,
man.
and then they finally reveal. But there's other ones that's not
Those
just
videos are
fighting.
foul.
There's also ones like where it's like a pregnant girl and she doesn't know that her husband from the army is coming back,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
he's like in a
Drawn
box and he's
out.
like,
yeah.
and it's like, bro, this shit is so corny, bro.
That's what it is. It has
Yeah.
like a level of corny to it, to where you're like, man, this joint, nah, this
Yeah.
ain't working.
And then you 5 minutes in and you like,
Yep.
Yeah,
what's going on?
why'd I watch this?
Yeah.
you have to ask that
And
question.
especially if you didn't even know you was locked in for that long.
Mm-hmm.
And you like, man, how long is the video? You 10 minutes, and that's when you start fast forward.
Yeah.
But like you had no idea you were sitting there for half of that.
Yeah,
You know, you've been so invested, like waiting what's gonna happen. And then you like, dude, this I feel like this taking a long time.
yeah,
Yeah.
piss me off. You know, another one that does it for me is people who like cry on camera.
What do you mean?
Like when they be like, they'll like set the camera up.
I don't
They'll be
believe-
crying. They'll be saying like some of them be fake. Some of them be
Man,
You talking about like,
seem real.
first of all, I don't care what nobody say. If you ever prop up a camera, load up a cry, and then give it to the world,
yeah.
you a piece of shit.
Well, see, to me,
Like-
it's like it can't be. It takes away some of the genuine authenticity to it.
Authenticity?
Yeah, authenticity.
So
to it.
trash,
But no,
bruh.
it removes it. It's not as authentic because you're sitting over there and you're seeing them. It's like you had to literally you felt the emotion, and then you was like, hold on, wait, let me get my phone.
Caught the boom,
You
right?
set it up. You
Wet face.
Yeah, and then some people will put music behind it, and it's like, yo.
But
like,
Yeah.
you edited it.
yeah.
Was you still crying?
Yeah, and then you posted it, so it's like
And then-
you're not even crying no more at
you
that
looked
point.
at it, you knew it was ugly,
Yeah,
and you was like, this the one.
I think that's kind of where we're at with the world right now, or social media, where we kind of over the non-genuine shit. Like even like the shit where like someone's giving a homeless person $100.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, why are we recording it?
but you know it's weird though. Like even with those videos, like the ones of people crying, if you were to say like this isn't genuine, you know what I mean? Like why are you crying? People get mad.
Ate up.
People will.
Ate up.
Yeah, people will get you. They will be like, I can't believe. Yeah, you're not empathetic.
Well, I think it could be a point of you hear something, like you're accused of something, or something happened to someone you know or something, and you immediately are like, okay, I need to say something public about it. And you are kind of bottling up your emotions, and then it happened. But I think to Trey's point,
That's
is
real
interesting.
though.
Yeah.
See, if you do that, if you like set the camera up and you're talking about something and you get emotional as you're
Yeah.
talking
Like-
about it, that's different.
Like Tyrese. You think Tyrese was Tyrese had to be genuine. Like he just got off the phone and the court said, "Hey man, I'm sorry." Like, and then he like,
You talking about when he was like, "What more do you want from me?"
Yeah. Nah, bro.
Yeah, he definitely wanted some. He wanted some rallying behind
For
him
sure.
for sure.
Mhm.
He threw some pizzazz. It's definitely
Yeah.
partially on that, bro. That's
Yeah, I
not
don't think it was.
genuine.
That was a little extra.
Even if he was feeling it like that, you're an actor. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Like act like you're okay. How about like would you do that?
Yeah.
Especially like for the camera. What are you on?
Yeah. Just your reaction being to dialogue, a situation that majority of these people shouldn't have light on. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, and it's hard to be sympathetic to that, to be honest with you, because it's just like, I don't know, it just, like I said, it takes away the realness of what you're going through. It's like, dude, like, you really have to do all this setting up and all this to record it and try to show some genuine emotion. It's like, why didn't you call a friend?
Yeah.
Why didn't you call somebody? You know,
that's what you need.
Yeah, like if you could have had somebody actually give you feedback and comfort. You could have had somebody give you a hug. You could have had somebody really be there for you. But instead, you're resorting to the likes, the comments, all that stuff.
And you checking them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
And after you post it, you checking them. Like you're making sure they're coming.
Yeah.
And you even, some people even go as far as like condemning those who did not interact with said post.
Yeah.
You're not my friend.
Yeah, I've seen that. But I think some of that's part of the battle.
That's nuts, dude.
Get an interaction that you're hoping the person that provided this sorrow to you gets to see as well.
You get 30
like
likes.
See all these people.
And it ain't the right person?
Yeah. They not
for one like.
Yeah, you was looking for that one person to reach out.
Threw that big net out there and was like, I'm gonna grab the one I need.
Yeah.
That was an attention.
And that one never came.
Post. Well, because if it was me and I seen something like that and it was like basically calling for me to give it attention, I'd have been like, keep scrolling.
Same though.
Yeah.
But okay, now let me ask you something. So when you do that, if it's a friend, are you gonna reach out because you seen the post?
No.
I'm not either.
Yeah. It's like you know,
I'm not either.
You know the number.
There you go. If you wanted it from me,
yeah,
you know I got you covered.
Yeah,
we solid like that, so you already know. So if I didn't get it and we close like that, we like you my dog, and you throw it on the internet first,
right?
When you're ready to talk to me about it, we'll talk about it. But I'm act like I ain't even see it.
Yeah,
Just act like it didn't happen.
And then
That's
when
crazy,
I see you,
though.
I'll be oblivious to it.
I'm the person you go to about the deepest, darkest secrets you got, and like, here we go, internet. I'm like, okay, cool. Well,
yeah.
Are you ready to talk to me?
Yeah, you must not want to talk to me about it.
Get their opinion. And I don't like no envious or jealous, none of that. Just like, you clearly want public attention.
Yeah, it's a different type of attention.
I don't got that for you. I'm not even that friend. I don't got that public attention for you. So go get it. If you want it from me, come talk to me about it. We get it done.
I think one of the things is because the internet they can cater to you.
False reality.
Yeah. So they'll be like, oh, you know, like, I can't believe you're going through this. Like,
your own little cheer set.
Yeah. Sometimes you're such a strong person, or oh, they're being so vulnerable. They say all that stuff, and people be like,
they don't know you.
They be eating it up. Yeah.
Well,
whereas if you some of your real friends would be like, hey, come on, man. Like, you know,
you wasn't even a victim. Like, stop doing that.
Not even just bad things. I think like people look at social media and immediately assume, oh, y'all are just the cutest couple and y'all so great for each other.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, if you just look at everyone's Instagram, it's going to look that way.
It's supposed to. I would hope. Like,
but I can't think of anybody whose shit on Instagram look good and they don't have some sort of problems.
And this is how you know it's real, though. This is where the real comes in, because people will post out all that good stuff. You'll see all this good stuff, then you'll see a post about them that's bad later.
Wow.
Yeah.
Something crazy too. Yeah.
Like, I just broke out this. They shady. They did this, and then you're like, what happened to? Like 2 weeks ago, you was like, the love of my life. We so in love.
I used to,
how long that's been going on?
Yeah.
I hated doing those posts, man.
So you see
it just don't feel genuine to me. I could never like think of, and maybe it's because, and this is what I was telling with Trey earlier, because he was asking me like when I go to like a crump session and stuff, do I find the urge to like want to go out and dance? And so I've always been more so like reclusive. In the sense where it's like I don't really wanna.
Hey, first of all, what is reclusive?
Is that a word?
I don't know.
I'm a recluse.
And what's that?
A recluse is like a spider that lives
spider.
in the dark.
Ah, see, but I didn't know that.
Yeah, and so
why
I didn't know if
asking.
reclusive
not because I was
was.
questioning whether it was
Yeah,
a word,
yeah.
but for like my own education, I didn't want to just like let
Yeah.
you keep going, and I don't know what the fuck
Well,
you're
so
talking about.
I transitioned to reclusive because I already forgot to say a before it. So I was like, I'm recluse. And so I already was
bro,
like,
the way you put it
Yeah.
together properly. I just didn't know what you were saying.
I don't know if
didn't want you to keep
reclusive is a
going.
word though, but I think the
What you put in
general
it make.
yeah, like that. So I'm more of a recluse. Like I like to be to myself and these sort of things. And so when it came to doing these posts, I don't want to say like my light of my light and my June of my July, you know, like
Give all the romantic talk and
Yeah.
stuff.
and,
that ain't even
and we
real.
was just arguing 2 days before. But
Yeah.
since it's your birthday, oh, you are like the best thing that ever happened to me, and it's like, of course, like you are, but people perceive all those posts, and I'm not the only one who's gone through that. I've seen other couples where I was with them Friday night, they were arguing.
Yeah.
Her birthday Sunday, and it's oh my gosh, you are literally everything.
My darling princess.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how you know that social media is not reality.
To keep up an appearance, bro.
Yes.
It's literally the same reason why your parents used to tell you like they beat your ass outside. They tell you to fix your face when y'all walking in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or like when your parents
Super
flat
true.
out will tell you what happened in this house, stay in this house. Because you got to keep an appearance.
Yeah.
Politicians, when they going through ridiculous stuff, they got to act like everything is peachy keen when they on the camera.
Mm-hmm.
So like social media is literally an appearance. You can be who you want to be, especially like what we was just talking about, as far as like people being able to put out whatever they want to.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know, bro.
You losing your thoughts?
No, like
Oh, okay. I don't know. It just appeared like you was just like thinking on it. You was like, it lost me. You know? I don't know. That's how because I was just like watching you, and that's the vibe I got.
no, I was just letting it go.
Oh, okay.
'Cause it was gonna be a ramble, and I didn't want to.
You didn't want to get in.
Yeah,
You didn't want to
do that. Yeah, like so I was
go
just,
down that road.
Yeah. I'm
Let it fly.
not questioning, your intelligence or anything.
Man.
No, because now I forgot what I was gonna say. So we were talking about. Oh no. So even nowadays, someone ring your doorbell, it's an issue.
Yeah.
You think that's probably because appearance too, right?
I don't know what that's about.
Yeah.
I think like I don't want you to knock on my door or ring the doorbell if I know you're coming.
Oh, even if you know that, I'm saying no. Like back in the 80s, 90s, you ain't know they were coming. People, your neighbor was just
Yeah, people could just
hey
come
Trey,
Right. But I knew that I couldn't know.
Yeah.
There was like, I mean, unless you can call me on the house phone and we can get it, and then you come through. But like, there was no way for you to like let me know, hey, I'm about to come over.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even like if me and you make plans for tomorrow, for like 9 o'clock. I don't hear from you all tomorrow. Do not come to my house at 9 o'clock.
But I'm even saying like neighbors, like bringing you a housewarming gift.
No.
It's not accepted anymore.
No.
But I do believe that part of that is due to appearance. Back in the 80s, 90s, shit, we had to clean every day in case someone show up.
Oh,
We
okay.
couldn't be in our drawers.
Yeah.
Someone
mean
comes to the
appearance that
door,
way.
it's like, man, I wasn't ready for your ass.
You don't think? I don't think it's because of appearance. I think it's because
I don't think all
solicitors.
appearance.
I don't be one
so-
You
yeah.
think you had those experience where you have like them people that come over there, knock on your door. They have the little voting pamphlets. It's like I don't want to see them people. So when they knock, I'd be like,
No,
I'd be like, who is it, man? Like I don't know if nobody's coming. So it got to be one of these people. It got to be a solicitor or them people on bikes that be coming. And they just knock on your door. It's like it got to be
The
one of
people
them.
on
So it's
bikes.
like I'm not.
But you wouldn't get pissed if like a friend came over unannounced?
Nah, I mean, I wouldn't.
See, I'd
But
be a little
surprised.
stunned.
Yeah, I'd be
Yeah.
surprised. Like, hey, what you doing over here?
Yeah. No, then you got to straighten up and
Yeah.
shit. You're like, oh, shit. All right.
Yeah, and
Whereas like back in the day, it could be like your neighbor just coming over. Hey, Jim. Like, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh, the living room all clean and shit. You good with it. Like, hey, I'm just over here doing the backyard festivities with the kids.
That reminds me of what me and you talked about on the way back from AZ when we were talking about not wanting to be on the phone with people for a long time. So when people like randomly call you and they trying to have a conversation, they just trying to like, yo, I'm just trying to chop it up, and they just go into this whole story, and you just kind of sitting there like,
I wasn't ready for this.
yeah, like you got to prepare me for things like this. Like
that's not the same as somebody popping up though. You wouldn't get that.
It is.
So like you'd be a little bothered by that though. Like,
yeah,
I wasn't prepared for you to be here.
Yeah, he don't like talking on the phone.
I know you don't,
but that's part of being reclusive.
But that's why I was asking. Like,
yeah,
that would be the same because if somebody's, I wasn't in the mood for you to.
Yeah,
like, I wasn't in the mood to sit and chop it up with you. I'm actually like super chilling in my shit.
Yeah, where you don't have to like use the energy to smile.
Like that, I didn't want to do. I didn't want to do that. You know that people do not get that. Mm-hmm. Even women, like when they want to come kick it, if I don't want to do that, they be mad. And I'm like, yeah, I just like I don't. It don't got nothing to do with you. Like literally nothing to do with you. I'm like really chilling, playing Apex, just me in the dark. You feel me? With my monitor on, no nothing.
I don't want to.
Like I'm not gonna bother you. I just want to. Yeah. And I'm just.
I don't want to be the person that keeps saying that's crazy to the thing they telling me. You know.
What I do is a lot of times I prepare people. Like if somebody be like, I'm coming over and I don't want company, I'll let them know like, yo, I'm doing stuff. So if I'm not responding or I'm just in my own world, that's your fault. You wanted to come over. I said I didn't really want people over. And you still like, well, I'll just come. I could come chill. You can just do your work.
Don't let them, man. Right. Don't let them because like the energy, dude, the energy of like,
I know what you mean.
When they're not doing anything.
Yeah.
They could be sitting as comfortable as you while you doing your shit and like you doing it. And if they not moving, now you starting to think like, you good? And they're like, yeah, I'm fine. Oh, okay. And no matter what you're doing, you have to be conscious of another human. There's no way for you to completely tune them out and it just ruin whatever energy you got for yourself.
Yeah.
That's why I just be like, nah, dude. Like,
yeah, and if they over here doing nothing, like, bro, you taking up my personal space where I just can't fart how I want to.
That's what I'm saying,
you know,
bro,
I can't be in here farting how I want to fart and shit. Like I gotta, like I don't want this. I don't want this, you around me right now. I'm chilling.
Even if you're not doing shit, I don't want you to not do shit with me not doing. Like just
go home and do your own
alone. Like
you don't even have to be here to do it.
And that is the cause of a lot of fuck shit in relationships.
Yeah.
That minor disconnect right there with like men and women where like they don't want to do shit with you not doing shit. They find peace and comfort in that. And like most of us men, like what we saying is,
let me have my me time.
Bro, my birthday just passed. Everybody asked me what I wanted for my birthday. I just wanted quiet. Like I wanted to do nothing.
Yeah.
And it's the first year usually we always have some kind of party, get together, whatever. And this year, I didn't want to do nothing, bro. Like, first of all, this year been wild. So, like, I was like, you know what? For my birthday, nothing.
Silence.
Can I get that?
Yeah.
Don't ask me for shit. Like, don't ask me for nothing. I want that for my birthday. And they shot for it, dude. They did a good job. Thank you, family. Y'all cool.
No, that's good. Like I don't think people can understand or grasp the concept of me time. Like I just want some time to myself to gather myself, because sometimes you just feel drained and you just need to like recharge and just chill. My social battery low, so it's like if my social battery's low, just let me chill, because I'm not gonna want to converse with you or
I think that's a little bit. That's always a hard thing in relationships, because women are so emotionally needy.
Yeah.
In the sense where like, oh hey babe, how was work today? I mean, it was hell. I don't really feel like going through that trauma.
I don't want to relive the conversation. Yeah.
Why do they do that?
I don't know. Why?
Because they want it.
Want what?
That from you.
Yeah, they feel like y'all connecting and shit.
No, what I'm saying is that's why they give it to you. Like you don't want that. You don't want to talk about it. But they only ask you because they actually want to talk about their day.
I don't care.
They want to tell you their day.
But that's why they they know you don't want to talk about it. Like
I don't.
If they know you well enough, by this time they understand. You're gonna say the most vague. That was tough. Busy day.
Yeah.
It's not even just work shit, but like they always want to cuddle, and it's like, bro.
Jordan, now I feel like you don't want to do nothing, bro.
No, I'm down to cuddle, but
I ain't gonna lie, I'm the same way.
yeah,
though,
because
sometimes.
cuddling ain't cuddling, bro.
What?
Cuddling
Sometimes-
ain't cuddling, bro.
Well, it's like sometimes I need like I'm like a real person. I really like
Hey,
my
man.
space sometimes.
Hold on, bro.
Like I need
Ryan,
my.
come on.
You know.
You too? You don't want to cuddle? All right, cool.
No,
cool,
cuddling
cool,
is
cool.
cool.
Man, all right,
Cuddling
bro, thank
is
you.
cool as long as
Yeah, bro. I'm an affectionate junkie, man.
nah. See, I'm not an affectionate junkie, but I'm down to cuddle.
Man.
If we understand within that cuddling, it puts me in that mode. And she cool with that mode.
All right, now
You
see,
know what I'm saying?
But see, that's what's wrong with y'all, bro. Y'all people so horny, bro. Like,
Hey, I can't help it, bro. Like shit.
No, see, for me, it's actually like it's weird. Like I just have moments where I just need my space
I do.
completely. So it's like I don't want to be touched. I just need just let me have this area, this space, and gather myself for a minute.
I don't want that space.
And
See,
it's
my
like-
love language is nothing to do with touch.
It's my top one.
See,
It's my number one.
But you know
I
what?
hate
I
touch.
ain't gonna lie. Physical touch is like in my top 3.
see,
But it's like I
hate-
like
What's
to be
number
touched
one?
when I want to be touched.
What's number one?
Words of affirmation.
What's what?
it's probably the words of affirmation or like
Really? That's my last one.
maybe gifts.
Oh, really? Yeah, I like words.
I
of
like giving
affirmation.
gifts and
Yeah.
shit. I like doing that.
Yeah.
Receiving too? Top 3.
I don't really care about receiving
Top
gifts.
3.
What are they again? And I'll let you
Words
know.
of
Quality
affirmation,
time.
quality time, gifts, physical touch, and it's a fifth.
Yeah.
Physical touch,
Acts of service.
acts of service, doing something for them that you typically wouldn't.
I like acts of service. I'm probably acts of service, gifts, and
You
Words
said
of
was
affirmation.
first,
words of
right?
affirmation. Yeah.
Yeah. I would say I'm
What's your
words
top
of
3?
affirmation. Yeah, words of affirmation, acts of service, and then physical touch.
Dang. I got physical touch,
That's it.
quality time, and I guess I go words, gifts, and then words. 'Cause I don't, and I think quality time and physical touch kind of like, cool. I don't know how they're different. That different.
Yeah, because those two to me stick out like
They
One
work
A, one
hand-
B.
Yeah, they work
Yeah.
hand in hand.
Right. So that's why I always go those two top 2. But
I would I'd never get upset like if you on your phone at dinner.
Yeah. To me, it's like you have your day. You know,
That's
you
how
can
I feel.
have days to yourself. Let me have
Yeah.
days to myself when we come together.
Yeah,
You
and
know,
then we just
then
kick
we-
it and
yeah.
we chilling.
Yeah.
that's the QT though, right? That's the quality time when
Yeah.
y'all. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like in my last experience,
That's
it
crazy.
was
Men don't like cuddling, bro. I've
don't.
always heard the stigma, but like most of the men I know like actually enjoy cuddling. So that's
I mean,
that's
I do.
interesting that y'all, I know I get what you're
I
saying. Like,
do,
it's not something
but-
that you want to do.
yeah, like it just
I gotta be in the mood. for
and
me.
it be in that mode. I'm down,
Yeah.
but then shit, we 10 minutes in the movie. I'm not really paying attention no more.
Because you're
Right.
cuddling?
We're here, you know.
Horny
like,
toe, bro.
that's how I go.
Like, sometimes I'll just be tired, and then you know when you're tired, and then they laying on you, and
Yeah,
then
your
they
arms start
sweating.
going dead.
Arm dead. You
Arm
like,
dead.
all right, at this point, I need to move this side. You need to
Yeah.
go to your side, and we need to.
It
part
start
ways.
getting hot. She want the
Yeah.
blanket too hot.
Oh man, barbarians.
Yeah, it be like that though.
I feel it, man.
More so, I could cuddle watching movies and shit.
Yeah,
Sleeping, hell no.
Well, I don't think
Sleep is
anybody.
hard.
It begins that way, but like you, like 5-10 minutes in, y'all dozing off. That's when y'all just start to
yeah.
unravel.
You
know,
part
like,
ways.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, like we actually plan to go to bed. We in bed, and she want to cuddle before we fall
oh
asleep.
for sure. Like, but like that skin to skin contact do it for me. So like I'm gonna get right in there. Like
Yeah.
like we finna. If we both get in the bed, like we both decide it's a wrap, we already know what time it is.
Yeah,
Go on, break it in.
yeah. See,
Come on in
Hey,
here. And
then
guess
we
what?
ready.
That's what I'm saying. That head get heavy. Boom. I hear she sleep. Then I can, but now she can get a leg. But like we for sure go cuddle on the way out. We gonna ride this thing.
It's crazy.
Nah, bro. What? Bro, what? Here you go. Oh yeah, where you going? Come here. Throw that leg on her, bro.
No, she would. My last girlfriend, she would try and do that, like the leg on my leg, and I would
need that physical touch, bro. See, a dirty dude.
I don't want to be touched. I'm trying to go to sleep.
Yeah, I don't like getting hot.
Yeah, that's what it is. I be getting hot.
Yeah, so once I start feeling that sweat coming, I'm like, oh yeah,
you kick that one foot out the covers, you know.
That's when I start,
down. Yeah. And that one not working. You gotta get up, turn on the fan.
Yeah. Then you gotta remove the covers. You're uncomfortable now. I'm like, man.
But then by the time you do the 2 or 3 things, then it's like, are you okay? What's going on?
Or you don't want to cuddle with me.
Yeah.
Oh
like,
man,
no, that's not the case.
See, all y'all had to do was just hold out for a little bit.
Yeah, then the arm dead.
Then the arm did.
Oh yeah, I hate that too. When it falls asleep, and then you got to try to get the blood back in. So you just over there shaking your arm.
Oh, bro, looking stupid. You
you just
trying to do it cool too. You doing shit like that.
In the fingertips, I'm being annoyed.
Get the fingers back to where they gotta be.
That junk is bad. No, you know what though? I think with women, it's hard. I think it's hard for women. It's hard for women to accept that men like to have time to themselves, because I feel like women revolve themselves kind of almost around
affection,
the man. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
So it's like they kind of, a lot of women don't kind of have a life outside of that.
Remember what me and you was talking about when I was talking about women not having hobbies?
Yeah.
And you was like, yeah, they do. And I was like, majority of their hobbies be men that they dealt with or men that they're dealing with hobbies. Like they really do like engulf themselves in whoever they're dealing with. So like if the last dude that she was dealing with was a football fan and she was with him for 6 years, in that 6 years she wanted to be so deep, like wrapped up in that man. She's now a football fan. Yeah. But she was not. And like I think that's how that was part of my opinion. I'm glad he said that, but that was part of my opinion then.
That makes sense.
Talking about it was like they don't really truly be having things. Whoever they're dealing with, they just take on those as they things. And that's what I was saying. Like they don't, to Suave point, they typically don't have. So they do.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense.
And that's why they want to be around all the time.
Yeah.
That's why they want to be so close to you all the time. And like men really do have their own things.
Yes.
Like things that are not for anybody else.
Yeah.
Just you. Women don't typically have those things. Not to say like they're incapable, but like just from what I know, my life experience, they usually do not have.
At least when they once they get in a relationship, it's like if they did have hobbies, it seemed like all that stuff stopped.
Wow, kick it right out the window.
It's just gone. Like you won't see them be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go out and play volleyball with the girls. You'd be like,
yeah. And see, for me, it's more so like,
why'd you stop doing that? Go do that. Like, why'd you stop
keep doing it.
Oh, I wanted to be with you.
And I just like, and then when I do it, you're gonna be jealous. No, I'm not. Please. Please,
just go.
I wish that's something that I feel like a lot of women need to understand.
Just
like,
go do what you want to do. Go enjoy life. You don't have to life don't gotta be over for you to be with me.
Right.
You don't have to kill everything else in the world to make me happy. I am not that dude.
Yeah.
But I just feel like that's their mentality, and it's like us against the world type. And I don't know, I don't want to generalize it. Just in my experiences, it's always like a us against the world. And so even when you want your own independency within the relationship, it's sometimes viewed as a red flag, where it's like, why can't we kick it all the time? Or when you at work all day, why you want to come home and play the game or something? It's like, I mean, I'm just trying to find ways to decompress and sort of find myself again.
Yeah.
Because I'm going through it so much within myself. Shit, I'm not at a point where I could give you what you want right now, you know? Yeah. So like,
boy, and that right there, that's a huge deal. Like that people should always try to at least understand. I don't have it to give it.
Yeah.
But like you harassing me for it. Like you want this from me. And I literally do not have it to give to you. Like,
yeah.
So like you not getting it is not because of my lack of giving a fuck. I just don't got it.
Well, it's interesting too, because I think it's all perspective based. And sometimes I think women get so caught up in like, it needs to be so consistent, when in reality, go talk with your girlfriend.
Yeah.
and her husband
Have a
and
conversation.
go see like, oh, he not doing shit for me. Okay, like what's he doing? Well, like yesterday he sent me $300 for my hair. Girl, he ain't never did that for me.
And
You
then
know
she
what
gets to
I'm
look at him like,
But
Yeah.
but it's all perspective based. Where it's like, yeah, maybe he is someone who could come home from work every day and he cool having those conversations. But it's
Right.
not nothing is going to be that consistent, bro. Like, and so I think more so people need to have the perspective like nothing's going to be perfect, but it's so hard because they all want to post on Instagram and compare themselves and do all these things to totally fictional
I think that's
world
That's
spaces.
them so many issues.
Yeah,
The
and so
comparing thing.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah. But Whitney said, I think couples can naturally mesh hobbies together, and women are more open with that, with what they will do than men. So things women will do, men are not trying to do with them.
Yeah, I mean, like what sort of hobbies in a sense? Like,
What I was gonna say, I don't think it's a, because me personally, I wouldn't want to mesh hobbies together, because some things that
Okay, see, that's what I was about to ask. So she's saying like
Boom.
women want to do all of the things that men want to do, but she's saying
Yeah.
that the men don't typically want to do what the women want to do.
Yeah.
Good,
not even
so
just
go
that.
do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
That's
not
the
even
point. Like go.
Yeah.
and
Go
not even
do
just
it.
that. I don't even. I like some of these hobbies. I don't want to share. Like I don't want to watch football with you. I
Yeah.
want to go watch football in my man cave with my boys.
It's
But
like
that's
you
not
don't even need
unacceptable.
to.
See, that's what we're talking about. That being unacceptable.
Yeah.
Like the fact that you want to do it without her, she's
Yeah.
gonna feel like, well, why you don't want to do it with me? I don't want to do it with no. I just want to like.
It's a hobby, and it's
You
like,
don't understand it.
You like-
You could say like, oh, first down. You ain't know what's going the fuck on. Shit. And you want to get in my fantasy league and shit. Like,
you
come
argue
on,
like
bro.
you yell at the TV for bad calls, and I'm like, it's not a bad call.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Yeah.
relax. That's a good call.
or it's like, I don't know. I just feel like if you don't like the hobby that a man is doing, then it's like don't even try to mesh hobbies together.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it's like if you're not even gonna be interested in it, don't pretend to be interested in it just because I'm doing it.
Yeah.
'Cause it's not. Then it's fake, and like you say, then you get to those things where you doing stuff that doesn't even go with the hobby that I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like if we had a dance session and then you, oh man, you ain't even cheering. You ain't even you the one sitting in the circle. Everybody else standing up. You sitting there eating,
Sitting
and it's like,
in the back corner.
all right, come on,
in the
You know?
studio.
All right, now we gotta go. Come on, get up. You know,
Thinking up the place.
yeah, this ain't even this. You don't even look right here. You don't even know where to position yourself. Like we gotta.
But I think that it's only that way in that direction, you know, where we just want shit to us. And because we want that to us, it's any form of disrespect in that direction. I don't understand how that's the case. I don't even get like why that makes sense to believe that just because somebody wants to do something alone means that it's less like you. Why do you lose your identity once you get in a relationship?
Yes. If
You have to.
if you're not with the right person where you're able to balance individuality with the relationship.
What do you think, Suave?
I think it's important to have individuality in a relationship. I think you should be two separates coming together instead of trying to basically
Forced to
yeah
one union, everything.
sacrifice a lot of stuff just to be like, okay, I need to do all this to cater to this one person, and whatever they want, I need to satisfy that.
Yeah.
It's like, well, what about yourself? What about your own happiness? You know what I mean? There's other things that make you happy outside of the relationship.
Yeah.
And I think that needs to be understood in a relationship.
Yeah, and I think I just feel like I don't know what it is. I think it's there's so many more facets than just being one specific thing. But the ideology of what a relationship is supposed to be for a woman is, I feel like it's more based around it's us two against everything else. Even when it comes down to like wanting to get married and these sort of things. And I think that's even started as kids, maybe even watching like Disney movies and shit. I just went to a wedding over the weekend and it was very much like, okay, when the bridesmaids went up and gave speeches, it was like, I remember us being 5 years old and we were talking about this day. Like, it's always for women, like, getting to that point. Whereas with us, like, shit, we, hey, we get there or something. You know,
like
like
we don't have any like desire. Like, it's not like our dream.
Yeah, and like I remember, one of the groomsmen or best men at the wedding gave a speech, and he was like telling jokes in the sense of like, we all get it. Like, he was saying, well, it's unfortunate, you know, congrats to them getting married, but it's unfortunate now because our co-GM fantasy league is now the second most important thing in his life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's what we think about. Like, we be in fantasy sports, playing video games. Like,
how often, like, well, the homie not about to be on.
Yeah.
And you like, why you? It almost make it seem like niggas getting locked up. Like when you think about like the things men think about other men, like once my boy get married, I'm like, well, we ain't gonna be doing much you know, these annual vacations. That's gonna be out. You know, like stuff that y'all do, like not to be inappropriate, not to cheat, not to like mismanage, nothing. Like just wholesome. Yeah. You know, like in your heart of heart, like there are too many women out there who like that's single shit.
Yeah.
I got a homeboy who can't just come out here for any weekend, like just like, hey, I'm gonna go kick it with 3. She told him, like, you not single?
yeah.
I was like, what the hell did that got to do with being single? Like, you driving from LA to Vegas to kick it with me for the weekend. I would do the same. I can go pull up on you. We not next door neighbors. You know,
Yeah, not to say we're gonna go to the club and like we might just smoke hookah at the crib.
Bro, play Apex. Like he's bringing his monitor. He's driving down with a monitor and a PS5. It is in the living room, and I'm in my room. And we usually on Apex, you know, separately. Like at this point, we can just get up and leave and go eat though.
Yeah,
you know, get up and go hoop
or smoke or something.
And come back to the house. Like we not planning on doing nothing crazy. And she told that man, "You're not single. That's why he can't come out here and just kick it with me." I'm like, what the?
Well, because everything outside of financial obligations typically has to be based on a relationship. Like, why are you using your weekend to go kick it with a friend when you could be kicking it with me?
Yeah. Or then they'd be like, well, you going out with your friends. Well, why haven't we been out?
Yeah.
And you're like, haven't I been sitting in here with you like
we've been binge
2,
watching
3 months?
Hell out of everything. Me and you.
Yeah, it's like,
but that's not the same. We gotta go to.
Yeah, and then that conversation comes up. It's not the same. We gotta go out and do this, and then you start going into, well, what you want to do?
Yeah. Then she gonna say, "Oh, okay, that's what you want to do. Hey, let me go start texting my girl," because they only want to do things out of spite. You know, let me go. We gonna have fun too. We gonna have fun too.
I've been telling you to do that. I've been telling you to do that for a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, you say that now, but watch, you're gonna be upset when you see my Instagram.
No, I'm gonna be on the game when your Instagram.
But that's just how it goes, bro. It's very, you know.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like you really can't have a life outside of the relationship. It seems like sometimes, even when it comes to like gaming, like some people in relationships get mad at that. Oh, you playing the game too much. All you do is care about that game, and it's like.
I'm paying the bill. I got a job. I mean, me and you still go out. We still spend time. What do you want me to do in my free time? Build you a fucking she shed?
Nah,
like what? Damn, do I have to buy? The only thing I can do is buy power tools and become a fucking carpenter around here. That's the only thing I can do. Like,
right.
Or not just respect.
Fix the thing, clean up.
Yeah.
No, they want
your
you
man
to
play video. You got a kid. Your man playing video game. What do your man be doing? Selling dope. That's the mature thing to do. Like,
I'm telling
go
you,
get a pack, nigga. Get off that motherfucking Apex. Like,
they want that movie shit where you walk into the living room. Hey Alexa, play John Mayer. Come on, baby. Y'all dancing in the living room and shit. That's what they.
Shit,
this is so cute. Yeah. Come on, baby. Why don't you lay down? Let me give you a massage.
Not the slow dancing in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Or the little food fight with the powder and stuff like that. You throwing
baby,
stuff in.
I was thinking about making you my special salmon tonight. Yeah. Which is cool. You could do that every now so often, but shit, sometimes like that shit, like again, that's all like doing things to cater to things she want to do.
Right.
things that she finds ideology wise pleasing. And for me, I'm more so like, and maybe that's where my mentality's at, and sort of where I'm at in life. That maybe I'm just not suited for a relationship right now because I'm not willing or I'm not able to give some. Like I feel like I've sort of put myself on the back burner so much that maybe it's time I focus on myself. You know?
That's where I'm at.
I think
I'm glad you're there though.
Yeah,
For real.
it's tough.
Because you get so caught up. Like, I can't speak for a lot of men, but I can speak for the solid ones that, like, when we have counterparts, when we have kids, when we have people like that depend on us, right? Or that we decide to do shit with, that's what we envelop ourselves in. Like, we saying women envelop themselves in us, right?
Yeah.
But like our envelopment is like with whatever we got to protect, be it these women or these kids or whatever. And men literally find themselves in autopilot. You know, where like shit that you really need to deal with, you just throw it in the bag and keep walking. You feel me? Because like, I don't got time to deal with this. I got to deal with this.
Yeah.
You feel me? I gotta be mentally, physically, emotionally strong for everybody here.
Right.
I don't got time to be dealing with like mine. So you just keep tucking it. So when I tell you, like, I'm happy that you're there, because it's a really good place to start. Like, I'm literally trying to dive into that, like, wholeheartedly right now. Dealing with people and trying to please anybody else so much that you shelf yourself for any amount of time, bro, toxic.
It's tough.
To oneself. I made this post, bro, on Facebook probably like some years back, but it was basically saying that being in love is like mental insanity to me, because it's the only thing that makes like logic and everything, you know, flee. Like, right? So like, if I'm in love with you and something about to happen to you, life-threatening, I will fuck around and like pull you and dive in to take that. But human beings are built to protect themselves.
Yeah.
Everything about you is wired to protect you. What could make you not do that? Something that makes you fucking crazy.
Right.
Love. Like, that's the only thing that will make you do some wild shit, like harm yourself to protect somebody else's self. When your whole human being, like the way you bleed and the clot, your body naturally just
protects itself
from everything. When people flinch at you, you just guard. It's instinctual. What would make you do the opposite? Something that make you nuts. Like, so those things, bro, be there, man. Be for you. Be for you, bro.
I think you should definitely, like, if you were to get back into that realm of dating, you should just find somebody who understands and is willing to let you be an individual without trying to take so much of that energy for themselves, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? I think you need to find somebody who's going to be more, who's going to support and be like, yo, you know, go do your thing, or I understand that you need to do this, and this, and go do that, opposed to like, why aren't you doing this for me? You know what I mean?
Well, and I don't think it was just that. I think within society and what relationships are supposed to be and what love is supposed to be, and once you're together for 8 years, where it's supposed to go, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of societal pressures.
Social norms.
Yeah, where I felt like obligated to do certain things as opposed to being transparent in how I felt and who I was finding who I was, you know? So I wouldn't just say it's just the counterpart. I think for me as well, like, I just have to be more comfortable with transparency and at the beginning and not being worried, okay, this girl's so pretty, and I'm worried that if I'm honest in these regards that
so you got
it won't manifest how I want it to go, you know, but it just, that's how it's got to be, because I you know, the longer you suppress, you know, yourself, the further you get into a relationship, you start to become just like on autopilot.
And you lose it. But that's why I think that would be like the definition of like starting on like a rocky foundation. You feel me? Like, you already kind of like tucking a part of you away to fit a mold that you feel like is acceptable for this person. This is not solid ground.
Right.
Like, there's no solid ground in that. And bro, I'm so happy like to hear another like adult men have the opinions that you have, or like being in the place that you're in, because that shit's monumental, bro. A lot of us don't get there. A lot of us really just go through life like making sure everybody's straight and making sure you straight last. Like, not like fuck me or like, you know, fuck yourself.
It's how it's supposed to be.
As far as like the greater good, the man typically, good men, let me put that out there. Good men will, I get mine last. Like, are y'all good? Y'all ate? Y'all solid? Everybody happy? Everybody smiling? And you go in your room with nothing left.
It's always
Like
kind of looked at too, like, I think with the man of the house, like Tom Brady, for instance. So many people look at his situation and think like, oh, well, she did all this for years and all, and you don't really, like, nobody knows their true story. And like, people think potentially they getting divorced because he decided to go back this year. I would assume they were already on rocky terms. He goes back home, them cohabitating.
He don't got nothing else left but the game, huh?
He really like, okay, this, I can't deal with this every day. So, all right, we're going to get a divorce. I don't want to deal with it every day. So I'm going to go back, get my mind off of it with football. And yeah, we'll move forward with it type thing. Yep. And so it's a similar, you know, like, I don't know. So I think like what you were saying, it's good to hear. Like, I think that helps even me too. Like, you get so in your head and only have conversations with the counterpart. I don't want to say counterpart, but you know, like the partner, and it's thinking like, damn, this is how it's supposed to. Oh, these people I grew up with married. These people I grew up with. This is what it's supposed to be.
It took them this long to get married, or it took them this long, and people talked about them like, damn, y'all not married yet, or y'all don't got kids yet. I'm like,
yeah, but I'm saying in the sense of where it's like, it's good to hear for like when we talk, and it's like you're in that space, I'm in that space. When you hear like relatability, you feel like, okay, I feel a little better, because it's up and down. Like I said, I went to a wedding over the weekend, and being at a wedding in the status we were in is not the easiest thing, you know. But there was also things within it where I'm like, okay, this is a reminder why I don't really want to be in a situation like this, you know.
Yeah, see, for me, I've always been the person, if I it goes with who I am, kind of. If I like it or if I don't like it, I'm just gonna go that way. It doesn't matter if society has that pressure of you need to be this way or you need to be that way. It's like, if I don't want to do it, I'm not gonna do it. So it's like, if I don't want to get married, I'm just not gonna do it.
Yeah.
And I'll just, you know, the person I'm talking to is gonna have to understand that I don't want to get married. If you want to get married, find somebody who wants to get them papers. Married, But yeah, I understand though that society can put pressure on people to feel a certain way though, because there's other pressures where I can feel like where it's effective to where I'll be like, dang.
Well, and it's probably
maybe I should join the club.
And it's probably some of my, like, I always see Trey. I feel like Trey got my back. But even like last week where Trey is like, so are you doing this because, you know, I forget the terms exactly, but it's like you kind of scared to be yourself, like with like delving into cultures and not wanting to make people uncomfortable. Oh yeah, you just cut me off, but hey bro, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Whereas you more somebody who's like gonna stand 10 toes and you like, no, this is who I am. I don't care if you think I talk this way and it's unprofessional or whatever, this is who I am. And probably like if we each found a balance, it would probably be good. Where it's like, you know, what scenarios in which you can sort of be flexible. I get more confident in being, you know, more 10 toes on who I am. But that, I think that plays a whole circle for who I am, where I'm like so like non-confrontational, where it's like, okay, that's cool. And then you get 8 years down the line and you finally have to build up that courage.
And you know what's crazy? I don't know if it's a middle ground, but like people who are non-confrontational, right? And then people who are extremely confrontational. And then like, I'm not confrontational, but I do not mind confrontation. But like people who are non-confrontational, even when they met with it, they kind of like, that confrontation has to like come really far in order to like
snap,
or get some pushback, because they're so non, that this thing is pushing, and they like But me, I'm the brick wall. Like I'm not on like the non-confrontation side, but I'm also not on the confrontation side, but I'm standing where I'm at.
Yeah.
So like if you coming, so I end up in a lot of like fights, obviously, but that's because I just don't move. And to your point, maybe learning how to sometimes just like move some could prevent so much instead of just like being just this thing people smacking into.
Yeah.
And I just learned that recently, which is why now I'm not fighting or like as aggressive as I was, like even wanting to meet aggression with aggression. I don't even want to do that no more. Like when people aggressive, I'm just like, bro, I already know how to get away. I can already sense like the dude in the gym who bumping everybody and like, you know, this a tough dude, right? We're going to keep like hoop talk away from him. I don't know him personally, so I'm not going to gauge a no. Like if he call a foul or I call a foul, like I don't already pin this dude right here. But before that dude, I was like, you try that shit with everybody else. Don't try it with me today. Cause I'm gonna be the one. Like I already knew if it's a new dude and he crazy and he talking and everybody already knew who was gonna be the one. When they brought the nigga, they was like, you know.
Yeah. I have a story actually with you. It would be interesting to like place you in my spot. So I was flying back from Fort Lauderdale because I was in Florida for the wedding on Sunday. It's a 5-hour flight back. And so I bought exit row because I'm not trying to fly on no fucking 5-hour flight with no fucking leg room.
Yeah.
And so I get to my spot and I'm like, damn, like people coming on and it's starting to get like, okay, everybody's on and nobody's in my row yet. So I'm like, oh, damn, this might be dope. Like at least the middle seat's not going to be taken. Everyone gets on the flight. My whole row is clear. Cool, we take off. About an hour into the flight, I see this old dude, like, and he in a full row. And his big ass get up and sit in my row. Cool, you not taking the middle seat, that's cool. But then they start bringing drinks and shit. And he like, oh yeah, can I get 2 ginger ales? And then he pulled down the middle thing, the middle tray. No, so I'm in the window seat.
Oh,
the middle is vacant.
I got it. But that's what I'm saying. So what?
So he pulled down the middle tray in the middle.
On his side.
No, in the middle.
The tray.
3.
The middle tray, like where you could put the drinks and shit.
Okay.
And so he starts using that. And I'm like, why don't you use like the
one in front of you?
The one in front of you.
Yeah.
And he started like spreading out and shit. So I know, that's what I was where I think if you was in that situation,
it's getting too far.
Yeah, that's
getting too far.
Like I already let it was $120 first off to sit in this extra row.
And that's why it's got too far.
Yeah. And so I feel like I should have said something.
That is why. But you got to draw a line, bro.
Yeah.
Like, man, that is why I said I was that wall.
Yeah.
Right? Because he on this side and you on this side. And he just kept trying. He went right over that motherfucker. Kept trying trying. Why? Because you ain't do nothing.
That's
no
what
resistance.
I realized. That's what I was gonna say.
So like at some point, this is my line in the sand. That's where I've always been in life. Like this is my line in the sand. Just don't cross it.
Yeah.
It's all kind of freedom on this side of this line. Just go.
Yeah.
But when you start coming, I'm not moving.
That's why I understand. You
because he didn't like use my tray, so I was still kind of comfortable.
Man,
but it was just like he doing a lot, bro. Yeah. Like you're doing a lot, bro.
Yeah.
And that's it. I don't got to turn up on you.
Yeah.
But like,
at least say, excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a. God, my AirPod in, bro.
Yeah.
My AirPod.
Yeah.
Say, bro.
You're gonna have to put that back.
Yeah.
But
look, I'm not even worried about you sitting here. Use that tray. Use your tray.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, because I did pay for this. This ain't your seat. I wasn't bugging about that. But now you feel me? Like,
yeah,
you're doing too much.
Yeah.
Because I don't know in my head, like if I'm tripping, like, bro, this ain't my seat with the tray.
It don't matter, bro. It's your seat that you pay for.
Yeah.
And when it's empty, it's empty. Guess what? If it wasn't the exit row, I'm putting my feet out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm on a plane, I got the window seat, and don't nobody come on these seats.
Yeah, I'm laying down.
Immediately.
Yeah.
You gonna tap me?
Yeah.
You gonna tap my leg and be like, hey, bro, can I get
he got to sit in these. He got to sit in these seats without paying.
That's my point,
Yeah.
bro. And I did pay.
Yeah.
We not gonna play this game because
Yeah.
if it wasn't the exit row and my feet was out, that means you was gonna have to tap me and be like, hey, can I? And I was gonna have to tell you absolutely not.
Yeah.
Sorry.
See, that's one of the struggles for me because like I'm pretty non-confrontational too with him, but it's like I know your point because it's like you try to be understanding, you know. So it's like you're trying to understand somebody, but then at the same time, it's like I feel when you're non-confrontational, people will try to see like what you were saying, how much they can get over on you.
Let's see how
And
far
they'll
I can
keep
back
pushing.
up until you hit a wall.
Yeah. Until you get, and then you get to that point where you're just mad now. You're like, all right.
Yeah.
Because you can't go no further. You back on the wall.
Yeah. Then they act surprised.
Excuse
you know, it's
me.
like,
No one was even sitting here.
yeah. And it's like, no, you've been pushing.
Yeah.
That's the whole time. You knew.
I wouldn't trip about you sitting there.
Yeah.
Go for it. Go crazy.
I felt good with having nobody in my row, bro.
Yes.
So I didn't even really like him sitting in it all together.
Right.
But
that's my line.
Then you start using the and shit.
And you making noise.
Yeah.
You bringing attention and people and shit over here, bro.
People don't care.
Nah, he was loud too. He was like a loud sitter. Like he would sit down super hard and shit. Like
yeah, see, nah,
yeah,
nah, man, no.
That's it. Really sucks when you're that person. You try to be understanding, and it's like, dang.
I'm that person now, though.
Dang.
I'm more of that person.
Yeah, because I don't think you would have let it get to that extent.
No.
Yeah.
But
you would have let him sit in the seat, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, but before it's gonna be a hard hell no. Like, and that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm talking about like to sit there. I don't care what nothing is. We took off, and I know it's not your seat.
Yeah.
And I got this row to myself. You're not sitting here. That's how I used to be, but now I'm like, you know, it's the exit row. I probably wasn't even going.
Well, first off, you got to go through the protocols to sit in the exit row. You got to tell the flight attendant
that you got to answer questions.
I will. Yeah, yes, I will put my body on the line. Mm-hmm. You know, you ain't doing none of that.
I had to go through that.
Yeah,
just me.
And I paid $120.
One D, me alone. Yeah. Nobody was next to me. We were going through that. Just me.
And he saw it on the seat chart too.
Exactly.
But he saw it was $120
and passed on that.
Yeah.
So pass on that.
Yeah.
You see, this is the non-confrontational anger coming out now. Backed against the wall.
That was you. That's the aggravation that you avoided.
Pent up. Put it in a pocket.
He definitely put that in the back seat. He was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna tuck that away."
It ain't even that deep.
And you could tell he was. This is funny too, because he's some old Florida dude. But so we flew in, but you know it was raining Sunday, heavy, and so like there was a lot of delayed flights. So we was on the tarmac. And we was sitting there for a while. He's like, what is going on? What is going on? And then hey, Captain speaking. I just want to let you guys know we're probably going to be on the tarmac for about another 15, 20 minutes. He like, oh my God. He called his friend. Yeah. Hey, Becky, my phone is about to die. These fucking morons can't find a fucking, like, you think they can't find bro, there was delays, bro. So he's just one of them types, bro.
I dislike when somebody does something weird like that, but then they try to be buddy with you when they do it. So they know what they're doing, and you like, I know what you're doing, and don't try to be cool with me down. That just annoys me too. It
reminds me of someone I used to work with back in the day.
Yeah. Oh man. Facts on that. That was a little. We both know somebody we used to work with. That was crazy. Man. Wow. But yeah. Now there's this incident that happened to me and Ross where I avoided confrontation, but I had to give her a look though. Cause I was like, the disrespect was like going up. You know. At first, like it was like she was trying to cut me, and I was looking at her like, all right, like you see me standing here. So then she like passes me and she like puts her stuff in front of me, like she sets it down right there, and she just stands there for a second, and then she sees me look at her and she backs up. So she goes behind me again, and then the other people go. So I'm like next in line. The line frees up, and then as soon as it frees up, she's like, "Hurry up, go!" And I turned around, I looked at her, I said, I just stood there for a minute. She was like, "I'm sorry." And I just started walking. I was so mad because I was like, you that in a hurry. First you was trying to cut me, and you know I saw you. So then you're going to try to backtrack and go behind me. And then you're going to try to rush me to go? I was like, nah. See, at this point, I was like, yeah, you getting the look now. Like, do it again. Say something else. Like,
when I tell y'all that I'm like, I'm a better person, but I'm not like the best person yet.
It's all progression.
That would have probably like, I know it's minor, but like the attitude after you already attempted to cut me.
Right.
You would have probably said something as opposed to just giving a look.
You say probably said something?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No way I'm not saying
I'm shocked
nothing.
you didn't say something.
No way I'm not saying
like, excuse
nothing,
me?
No,
I'm going to take my sweet ass time.
I just gave her a look like, say it again.
Damn, you think that, like, what you think? If I go faster, you gonna go faster? Like,
right.
I'm just getting there. You want to talk? Tell the cashier to hurry up.
Yeah, that's not the cashier that you going to go to, bro.
Dickhead. Like, there's no way I'm not, like, you got to be fucked up. Like, who you talking to, man? Who the fuck are you talking to? I kicked the nigga toolbox over today at work.
Why?
Full toolbox, bro.
What happened?
I felt like he was being disrespectful.
Really?
So I'm in my work, baby. I got one car left. So I left because I'm like, I got all day to do this shit. So I left and took an hour lunch. I come back and it's a car up on my lift. I only got one more car to do till I can go home, right? So I'm like, it's one dude. I'm like, hey, who car is this? And he was like, oh, it's mine. I was like, okay, I got a car. Like, I got a car to work on. So take it down. He's like, I got to do a quick inspection. I said, no, you don't. Because it's not your lift. So take it down. I was like, just give me 5 minutes. And so now I'm yelling, like, bro, get this shit off my fucking lift, right? So the homie is a porter. He come by. He like, bro, you good? Like, what's going on? Like, this motherfucker got this car up on my lift. And he won't put it down so I can do my work.
I'm trying to go home.
So, and I'm mad, right? So I turn around and he's standing there like this. Staring at me, dead in my face with his arms crossed. I turned around. Ooh, kicked this box from the top, bro. The whole thing just tipped tools.
Have you guys worked together for a while? Or?
Nah, he
Yeah.
been there long, bro. Like, I'm full blown Spartan kicked his toolbox. Tools all over the place, bro. And it failed, so now I'm dragging this motherfucker like out my bay and put my shit down, bro. Moved this shit out and brought my car in.
And you can't press a button and bring it down? Or you, like it's liability or something?
No, I can press a button, but I just, I didn't put it up.
Yeah.
And I also have to go get my car to bring it up over here that I was about to do. And it's a car up on my lift. Like, what?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Well, that's why I thought maybe if he was looking at you like that, you're like, all right.
Say something. You could have just said something to me. His toolbox was underneath.
Okay.
So he got the car up in the air. His toolbox is directly underneath his roll cart. And I'm like, what are you doing? And bro, just like, I got so mad when he folded his arms. Like I was already annoyed.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't dire need, but like for me, it was just, you didn't even ask.
Yeah.
You feel me? If you wanted to do a quick inspection, like I could have stayed on, lunch longer or whatever the case may be. You just, even with me being here, asking you to take it down because I have work to do.
Yeah.
You still telling me no. Like, nigga, this is not your space.
Right.
And when I turned around, he had his arms folded, bro.
He was like, "No, not today."
Oh, so I'm pussy. Like, and so that's why I said I ain't the best.
It's
I
just
still
crazy.
got little things that like send me over.
It's crazy how much people think they can get over, no matter what. Like it would have been like common decency would have been like, "Yo, my bad. I know I put it on your thing," and then ask, "Yo, well, can I still use it? If you still need it, I'll take the car down."
That would have been a completely different situation.
Yeah.
I swear, I promise, bro. That would have been a completely different situation because then it's like sympathetic. Like, oh,
yeah.
Bro, like I thought I was gonna be done before you got back.
Right.
Yeah.
My fault.
Yeah.
But it was like flat out like, just let me do a quick inspection.
I'm gonna finish what
all
I'm
while
doing.
not being on the car because, like I told y'all, I had to ask him.
Whose car is this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he wasn't even in the area. You feel me? Like he's like 6 bays down.
And so you had just went inside or something, and then he saw that as an opportunity to jump in your space.
He was on lunch, right?
Yeah, but he didn't know I was on lunch.
Oh, dang, that's even more crazy.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm like you didn't, if I told you I was about to take lunch or I told you I was going home or something like that, my bay open for the day. Go ahead and knock it out. But like I've been gone for like 35, 40 minutes. At what point did you think like, fuck me?
Yeah.
Mind you, he got 4 bays.
Right.
I have one single bay for me.
Yeah.
He got 4. All his bays, cars up in the air. This is why he brought his shit over here because he wanted to knock this one out real quick without taking any of those down. when in all actuality, that was his area way the fuck over there with 4 bays where he could have took one of those cars down, put another one up to do his little quick inspection. Use my space though.
Dang.
Without even running, like, no, like, so I'm like, bro.
Not even trying to run it by you, nothing.
And then when I address you, you like giving me the pushback.
Yeah.
As if like I'm wrong or like I should wait.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got your arms crossed at me like, nigga, I'm pussy or something. I beat you up in here, bro. Like, you lucky all you gotta do is pick your tools up. Because you could have to pick your teeth up.
People are crazy, man. I don't get it. It's just such.
That's wild, bro. Like,
that's wild, though. No, I understand.
No respect, dude. And I'm like, and that situation, right? What's the best way for me to handle that? What would Jordan have done?
I think if I was pissed, I would have went over and pushed the button.
Nah, like if you was. Yeah, but how you gonna do that with the toolbox?
I'll pick it up.
Roll the box out the
way?
way?
Yeah. If you're not gonna do it, I'm gonna take your car down. But I only got one car left where I could go home. I'm putting it up, bro.
Yeah.
So you could go find your spots
So
in your 4 bays.
Just roll this car out the way and then put the car down.
Mm-hmm. You could take it down.
You did the same
if you was mad, no, I don't know. In that scenario,
y'all wouldn't have kicked the toolbox.
I'm definitely not kicking the toolbox.
Toolbox. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But
you kick the toolbox, next thing you know, he's. And then you got to get down.
I'm ready for whatever. That's why I kicked it. Like, at that point,
I'm sure he knew too.
I'm not Jordan Poole. Like, my hands up. If I do some aggressive shit, I'm gonna expect some aggressive shit. So I was all on board for that, which is probably not the best idea anyway. Which is on the work, but like, bro, I was just like, this nigga.
It's interesting too because my oldest brother is like is confrontational. Where like he worked at a tire shop and one of his coworkers, I don't know if it was super similar to yours, but said something to him or something, and he stole off on him. So
man, people be disrespectful, dude.
But I would never I'm never someone at the workplace like just ready to fucking.
Yeah. I mean, I went off on some coworkers before, but
yeah, I've went off.
Yeah,
and it's all you typically at like a boiling point, right?
Oh yeah, that's when it's like when you get to that point where you like. All right, yo, you know, you doing a little too much.
Y'all got boiling points, bro. I'm drawing my line early as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking about, like, damn near first thing first. Like, all I need is one time. I don't need it to be a repeat, nothing. I need one time for you to try me.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, not as a man. Because this ain't no coworker shit. Like, I've had issues with management before on, like, talking down to their employees because they feel like you work for them. No, nigga, we work for the same company. This is not your company. Do not believe that like you got a like power like that over me. Sure, like authority as in like
making schedules and shit like that,
job duties and stuff like that. But as far as like yelling, pointing fingers, we talking about some whole different shit. You feel me? So like I only need that to happen one time. I don't have a boiling point like that. Right, first inference, bam, and we finna get an understanding right now. You feel me? It ain't got to be like violent or aggressive, but like right away, first thing first. I don't have no boiling point.
Yeah,
like, it's a line, and we just not crossing.
Yeah,
it's good though. That helps because people know what not to do.
Who to do what to.
Yeah, but because I noticed the more you let stuff slide, the more people will try to push back at you, and then when you do reach that boiling point, they feel like more inclined, like, oh yeah, you know what I mean, like, But then they feel like they can also say something back, and then it's like sometimes when I reach that point, like I remember one of my coworkers did something crazy where she snitched on me about some stuff. But when I went downstairs, well, she lied. That's what happened. She didn't snitch on me. She lied because I was out doing stuff in the job, like I wasn't near my desk, and instead of her,
sell dope. He sell drugs, bro.
But instead of her actually like trying to find me, she called straight to the manager and was like, I don't know where he is. I think he's across the street and stuff like that. And they got mad because they're thinking like, oh, he's not on the premises. So when they found me, they was like, oh, this is what you're doing? Oh, that was it. Like, she told us you was across the street. And I was like, no, I've been up here the whole time. And then they was like, yeah, she said that you're across the street doing this.
Why would you say that?
Man, so I went downstairs, and that's exactly what I said. I said, why on earth
at all
would you tell them that I was across the street and you don't even know where I'm at.
Even if you did know where I was at, what made you
think that you had the right? Yeah. And as soon as I told her that, it was like she just felt like she was bold enough to just say, "Oh, well, you know, because you just be wandering off and da-da-da." So I went off because I was like, you at this point, I'm already mad, and you're gonna give me pushback after
try
I'm
and validate
there?
what you did.
No accountability, bro.
Yeah.
None whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like, no, my bad. Just like immediate defensive,
Right?
like attack mode.
Yeah,
you wrong as fuck.
And it was like you couldn't even apologize. So I was like, oh, now I got to go off on you. Now I got to let you know about yourself. So,
and you be wrong for doing that too.
Yeah,
you be wrong for that too,
man. We was going off. Manager then came downstairs. Calm down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was that bad.
How'd the manager know? Because people heard you.
You can hear it.
Oh my god!
I was giving it up.
Yeah, like I was going off, like just letting her know about herself, and then the managers came downstairs and stopped it, and then that's when like more snitching started trying to come out. Well, because he said this and this, and I was like, I did at that point, yeah.
Yeah.
At that point, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that happened. So it's just, I just think it's crazy that when you are non-confrontational, people will give you a reason to be confrontational.
They want to see it.
Yeah.
The people, you ever seen like somebody super cool and somebody like, man, I wonder what they like when they snap.
Yeah.
Like even being curious about that is a problem.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like to know somebody's super laid back, this person just be chilling. We ain't never seen them in nothing, on nothing, blah, blah, blah. I wonder what it's like on the other side.
Why? I want to see this person snap.
Why is that so like interesting for people to like want to see like I guess the dark? If you too good at anything that's too positive on the internet, immediately in comment sections,
somebody gonna say something bad.
When the couples, you see a couple like what we talk about, the couple's super duper happy. All they post happy is gonna be somebody or people in the comments like, they ain't that happy. Ain't nobody that happy.
Yeah.
Ain't no couple that good.
People be like that.
Why not? Like that, it's possible.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's possible for two people to be deeply head over heels in love and happy as fuck without like conflict, drama, all the shit that like you feel like makes a relationship normal. The light and the dark, like, the good and the ugly. All the relationships don't have to have the ugly. Some people have minor, like very, very minor bads and all good because they that compatible. But people just always seem to like think that it has to be some nasty shit. Like something just like this little hiding thing. I'm like, damn, just let people be happy.
Yeah.
Let people love doing what the fuck they doing. Oh, don't nobody love nothing that much. No, you don't love nothing that much. You're miserable, bitch.
It's usually because they're not happy. They're not happy at all. So they got to find them ways to like.
And even then, if it's not perfect for them, it's not your business. Who cares?
Exactly. Somebody said something earlier about social media. They was like, it seems like everybody wants to be that person to say something that goes against something to cause like a reaction. Or they want to say something funny to get everybody to laugh at this person.
The trolls.
Yeah.
That's literally what being trolls is, right?
It's
like
crazy.
The people who like that's their thing.
Yeah.
They are purposely, even if they don't truly feel it, their whole job on the internet is to stir the pot.
Right.
Nothing more. You got to be a really like, your head got to be somewhere really messed up to want to be that guy all the time.
Yeah.
I just want to be the person to shake it up. Everything working so well. Everything looking that it's a finely tuned machine. I just want to throw a little rock in there.
It reminds me, so Megan Thee Stallion's thing is going on right now. And DJ Academic's going to be involved with the reporting.
This dude.
And so I think he's somebody who we've seen, like he's super comfortable saying shit. And then once the confrontation arises, he
hands up.
What did I do wrong? So he's posting things, whatever the reports are, whatever. But he's definitely like posting things that are pro Tory's side. And so a model, Luca Sabat, he like models for Louis Vuitton and shit. He said, man, why does academics always go at females, but he never goes at men?
Oh, you go at men, he just run.
Well,
no, seriously.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever seen like some of these dudes be like, trying to knock Ack head
Oh yeah,
off.
when Vic Mensa went on there. But Ack was on Twitch and someone sent him the clip, and Ack get brawlic. I wish we could pull it up on here, but he gets brawlic in the sense of like, I'll really beat your ass. You come to New Jersey right now, I'll really beat the brakes off your ass.
To the model?
Yeah, to the dude. I think the dude will beat him up, to be honest. But
Really?
but since he's on the internet,
Yeah.
it's like you don't have to deal with that confrontation. Now, if they get into, now if something happens and there is that confrontation, it is like, oh well, yeah, you know,
You got to be that person.
Yeah.
You got to be that person.
But
you
that's why
was
it's so
on,
easy.
on the
Real
internet.
world.
Yeah.
that's why it's so easy on the internet though, where people could just
Be who you want to be.
that you say something you think is funny, but the younger group thinks it's corny, so they ratio you. Okay, try and ratio me in real life. We'll see what's up, you know. But it's easy on the internet. Like,
yeah, you definitely got a lot more opportunity to step out of line on the internet.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody going. It's
Or,
like what you
or
gonna
have
do?
people in favor of you stepping. You know, stepping. That's what we was talking about earlier about like having that little small corner of fake support.
Oh yeah,
These people do not know you. I know you. I grew up with you. I've been with you for a long time. So when you get to saying goofy shit on the internet that get you all these likes and comments and laughs, and I know you nothing like that.
yeah.
Not even close. Soon as you close that app, you're nothing like that. When those people meet you, they're gonna be pissed because you're nothing like your social media presence. But you can be whoever you want to be. I call those the jail pimps.
yeah. why do you call them the jail pimps?
When you locked up, all the niggas are pimps. All the niggas got hoes, like, and not like just hoes as in like a bunch of women that they have sex with, like literal working prostitutes. All of them. But the thing is, if they from Sacramento, who do you have to verify that you're not? You know what I'm saying?
True,
like,
yeah.
if you're telling me all these stories, I'm your celly, and you telling me all these stories about your pimping and how you get it and blah, 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 I can look at you and call you a liar.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Yeah.
I don't know that, and I have no way to know. You can be whoever you want to be. To everybody in here, nobody knows you. This is a clean slate for you.
Yeah.
You're a poor orphan. You get in this moment, you could be millionaire. As long as you got money on your books and you got phone time, can't nobody tell you you're not.
Yeah.
That's
Nobody
true.
can. Nobody in here can tell you you got a drawer full of, you know, all the goodies.
Yeah.
You on the phone all the time. It's people coming to see you on the TV. They don't got nobody. They don't got nothing. You look like you rich.
Yeah.
This only costs you like $200 a week to do this. But to them, you could be the world's greatest pimp, millionaire, billionaire. That's why I call them.
Jail pimp.
Yeah. When you could be who you want to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody can say you're not.
Yeah. It
Dang.
makes sense though.
Yeah, that does make a lot of sense. It's actually funny to call him that. I'm gonna use that.
you a jail pimp.
Yeah.
You ain't not like that.
Yeah. Dang, you pretending. You putting on that role.
Jail pimp.
You can really, yeah, people do put on roles though. Cause I heard about stuff like somebody that works in social media was telling me that a lot of these people on social media be having like cars that ain't theirs. They'll just rent it for a day. Houses don't even be theirs. And they'll be posting like, yeah, I'm in my brand new house. Not even their house. I'm like, dang, that's crazy. People actually really be doing
They
that.
get a following from it though.
Yeah.
Because people believe like this is their lifestyle.
They live in luxurious.
Who can prove
They
that it's not?
They were
Right.
saying the same about 7M.
Oh, that they
Like all the houses they were dancing in and shit was like real estate showings and shit, and they partnered that. But they was even saying like all the dancers and stuff, they would live like 4 to a house and stuff like that.
They was
Whereas,
like rooming.
But it's like, damn, they got all these followers and shit. You think they living in Hollywood Hills or something?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I think that's one of the things is people equate followers with success. Like you're immediately successful and wealthy if you have this many followers. Some of these people don't.
Hey, Haha Davis just had one of his recent posts was that he was I think he was talking to Gilly Kid and him. Either that or the 85 South dudes. One of the two though. But he was on one of the shows and he was telling them like, bro, I had just hit the million follower mark.
Yeah.
On IG. Like I'm famous. I was staying in my mom's basement. He's like, I got 1 million followers. He's like, nigga, I was putting up curtains and stuff in my mama's basement to shoot those clips that got me big. But I got 1 million followers and I'm in my mama's basement.
Yeah.
Like he was saying, like basically telling people like the work is not, the followers is not, you feel me? Like that's a part of it, but like the work that goes into, like people believe that it's just super easy to be a Haha Davis. A few funny clips and now you got a following. Your following just trickle. But he was like, bro, it's like constant. And I talked to a few content creators and I know like, I mean, they work, bro.
Constantly.
All day, bro. Like constantly, like literally having to put shit out.
Yeah.
Even when they're not in the mood, having to get behind, like an acting job.
Yeah.
You know, just getting behind a microphone, getting behind a camera and like constantly booming content out, like certain times that you got to post, certain days that you post, like to peak. And I was like, sheesh.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. That's
You got to respect people hustle, bro, because like us older dudes can just be like, that's social media shit. I would love to get paid like that. And you like, well, you think.
That's why when people say like, oh yeah, like start a career, like just go ahead and start social media. I be wanting to tell people like, that's not like a thing you just pick up and it's just gonna start booming for you. Like that junk is work.
Right.
Like you're working. Some people who are successful on social media are usually working more than people who have like an average 9 to 5.
Definitely more than 8 hours a day.
Yeah, they're about putting in work all day, every day. They got
setting up, like linking, shooting, editing, like posting. That shit is not like.
It's not easy.
When obviously, all of us here have like had some form of like messing with like videography or something like that.
Yeah.
Or any like engineering tech work, bro. It ain't no cakewalk
at all.
It's ain't nothing simple about. So these people who putting out like really good content, they work hard, bro. Like hard, and it's easy to discredit it if you ain't ever done it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get lucky. Like I know that dude Keith Lee on TikTok. He does the food reviews. He's from Vegas. He's blown the fuck up. But he said, shit,
just
it's luck. Like I did a couple reviews. People liked my personality and honesty with the reviews, and now he did a video 2 weeks ago of this Honduran restaurant here in Henderson. He did the video, and they were about to go out of business. He didn't know this, but they were about to go out of business. They hit him up 2 weeks after his video, and they said they're so appreciative. People are going there at 5 p.m. in the afternoon, and they sold out of everything.
Dang.
They doing like they blowing up out here.
That excites me about social media, bro. Those type of things that happen, I'm like, good. Somebody using it for something
good.
That's not fuck shit, because it's so oversaturated with the other shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's why people just view it as this negative place, or like this place to be guarded from children and shit like that. I'm like, bro, this is supposed to be like infinite information, infinite education, infinite resources. You feel me? Like that's what this internet's supposed to be. And people just always find a way to turn something into a shit show.
Yeah. Ruin a good thing. Everybody finds a way to do it because they want to find the easy way. What's the easiest way?
Yep.
Oh yeah, if I use this to get attention.
I'll never forget World Star, bro.
Oh man.
I feel like World Star was probably a start of that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Where like you get paid for the ignorance.
Yeah.
Like the bad ignorance, because Jackass obviously pioneered like selling like recklessness.
Yeah.
But like pure bullshit being like your like catapult to fame, I believe too. World Star had to be it.
Yeah, because I mean Jackass was more so like we're gonna do shit that nobody
like
does.
Reckless,
yeah.
wow.
Like
Whereas like World Star's like, hey, we just gonna go turn up at the school and punch a couple people and get on
Throw
World
it
Star.
on World Star.
Make a scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it got to the point where like when wild, like really wild, fucked up shit happen, it's the first thing that people scream.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you don't, like this not even a real, like this ain't real fuck shit.
Yeah.
If you didn't hear nobody say World Star,
in the back.
Yeah.
that's his thing. Like when the worst shit is happening, somebody's like
Yeah.
World Star.
Yeah.
I think it just
Damn.
happened. It was seeing that that's the content that really sells, and that's what. If it ain't that, it's the porn, and that's why that's why you got your OF.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah, that's how we got Ice Spice.
Yeah.
yeah.
Cardi too. Shit.
Cardi's so sexy. You know, she was literally. I was, bro, I was so funny. So I was talking about Cardi having her first concert, one of her first concerts here.
Oh, did
for
she?
the 4th of July at the
Brooklyn
Boulevard
Mall?
Mall.
Oh, really? Boulevard
Bruh, the
Mall.
Boulevard Mall. Cardi was like Instagram famous, like budding, like telling the world, I want to be a rapper. And it was like, Cardi B, a rapper?
Yeah.
And that's when her show was there. And I was like, who the hell is going to see Cardi B?
Yeah.
Bruh, I love Cardi now. Like,
Yeah.
just like as an individual, an artist, whatever. But like as a person, bro, she's infectious. Like her energy, like her authenticity, that shit is like, it's gold. It's still because it's, I mean, I don't know what it is, Cardi, but like, I think she's great, bro. And I love people who are as transparent as her. She don't change.
Yeah.
You feel me? She don't go into a room and want to like chipper it up or whatever so that they accept her. She go into rooms as herself, and she's the name she is because she does that.
Yeah.
That's exactly why she is who she is. Like when she first came out, she was talking about robbing niggas. Like bitches I used to fuck niggas and rob them.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, she can't say that.
Yeah.
It was like she put it on records. You feel me? Like,
She
like,
did
yo,
not
she
care.
can't say that. And everybody was like, and all the bitches that was doing it was like, we did it.
I feel like that's true though. You can see when people are authentic. I feel like that's the thing that sells.
Mm-hmm.
The grand scheme of things, you know what I mean? Like you can just feel an authentic person's energy. It's like, dang, this is them. I'm getting them.
Either also, I do agree, authenticity, but also mystery too. Like The Weeknd, when he first came out, no one knew what he looked like. He was doing the whole silhouette thing, and I think the mystery also can sort of.
Her did the same thing.
Yeah,
and I agree because remember she always had the silhouette, and then she started doing the big glasses, big dark glasses. So
yeah,
like, you never truly knew what she looked like, even when you could see her.
Yeah, that is true.
So mystery is definitely a part of that too, I believe.
Yeah, but I think it all goes with like a factor of it's something different as well. You know, when you do something like that, it's like, oh shoot, who is this? This is a new, you know. But then some people do wild stuff that's off the wall where you'd be like, oh shoot, that's different. Like when Tyler the Creator did his first thing, and then that junk caught on because it was like, who's this dude doing that? And rapping about this? That's wild. Like
eating a cockroach.
Man, you remember those videos?
Yeah.
Wild stuff. Stuff like that catches.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But yeah, it's good. This was a good talk, good podcast. I'm gonna save the R. Kelly for next week.
We gonna say that for us.
That's Snoop. That's Snoop.
That was Snoop thing. I was glad we got into some man stuff, bro. Like I think
we've been wanting to do that.
I wish he was here. That dude was here, man.
Yeah.
That's fun. I hate like when y'all had Jaws, when you and Snoop, and I was like, oh, bro, I want to be there for that combo. I feel like this would have been a really good convo for Snoop to be a part of. Especially because, like, as being as another father, you know, where he will really be able to understand how you can't deal with your own shit when you gotta be the strength for everybody else. I wish he was here for that. I wish he was here for that, dude.
Yeah, that's Snoop's thing too.
I know.
Yeah, that's his whole thing.
The man, the protector, bro, the provider, all that great stuff.
Well, we got women that was in here that can chime in. So I mean, y'all heard it. Y'all can chime in y'all perspective in the comments and stuff like that. So yeah.
Argue with us.
Other than
cussing us out, boy.
We gonna get canceled
when you make one of these reels, if you any of the boy, I probably if I don't get a lot of engagement on anything else, I can guarantee they're gonna light me up.
Yeah.
They gonna light us up for some of the stuff that we said.
They gonna get us for sure. We gonna get attacked.
We love y'all though, ladies. We here for y'all. We understand, as you can hear. Maybe not completely. We try. We try to understand. I just want y'all to know that. I want y'all to know we try to understand. We not like the rest of the dudes who just like F it all. We try. We trying our best to understand.
We just different. I guess we see it differently. No, but y'all know the social media. It's where it's at. But other than that, we'll see you guys on the next one.
Y'all be cool, man.
Peace.